During his second campaign, things only got better. He netted Ligan's goal of the season in October, prior to 4 days later burying 4 in the Champions League against RSC.
Ew. How did he? Ew, that curve one is nasty.
He netted Ligan's goal of the season in October, prior to 4 days later burying 4 in the Champions League against RSC Anderlecht.
What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. We have an awesome reaction for you guys. We're going to check out Zlatan Ibrahimović. This is the first time I actually ever watch a video on him. I've heard of him. I know his name, just like on SportsCenter and stuff like that, on social media. I know that he went to go play for a team in the MLS. I think maybe the LA Galaxy. I know that LeBron sent him a jersey or something like that, and he sent it back to LeBron. I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff like that. But we're checking him out. I've been kind of doing a whole bunch of different players. I did Holland the last video. The video before that, I did Brazilian Ronaldo. I did Messi, and I did Cristiano Ronaldo. So far, I've done about 5 different players. I'm trying to, learn a little bit more. And if you guys want to help me with that, make sure you guys suggest videos in the comment section that you want me to check out, because I really don't know what I'm doing that much. I just kind of go on YouTube and I try to see what are some players that I kind of know about, but I'm sure with your help, I'll be able to learn a lot more. I'm super excited to get into this. And before we go ahead and get into this, I want to thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. We hit 100 subscribers in just 2 weeks. I only been posting for 2 weeks. We hit 100 subscribers. The fastest faster than I've ever expected. I didn't expect the channel to grow so much. So really, thank you guys so much for supporting. And if you guys want to join the club, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into this video. We have, when was Zlatan in his prime? I want to give a shout out to the Retro Root YouTube channel. I'm going to have the link to the original in the description down below if you want to watch it without me talking about it. But other than that, I'm super excited to get into this thing. When was Zlatan Ibrahimović in his prime? I'm excited to check this out because I heard a lot about this guy, but I've never really actually looked into him or watched anything about him or seen him play ever.
Zlatan Ibrahimović is an undeniable
I know he's like a
of
troll,
the world's
isn't he?
game, who at 40 years old has proved how longevity can be achieved at the highest level of sport.
God.
A career that spans 3 decades has seen him travel across Europe
30 years
and even lend his talents to the American MLS.
Oh,
but
that's what I heard about
and
him.
where did he play his best football? Born in Malmo, he started his career brilliantly with his local side and attracted many European clubs, including Arsenal.
Malmo?
But his skillful elegance on the ball suggested he may be a better fit for Holland. In a country where football is beautiful, the 20-year-old was able to shine under Ronald Koeman, demonstrating his ability as a goalscorer for Ajax.
What the fuck? How do you get
It was in August 2004 that the Swede's name became known to the whole of Europe
Swedish.
after an amazing individual goal against NAC Breda.
Ooh, got his ass. 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 Ah!
Journalists drew comparisons between he and Johan Cruyff, and it was voted the goal of the year by Eurosport viewers.
That was crazy.
As the standout for the Amsterdammers in the Champions League with 5 goals, Juventus signed the youngster for an expensive 18 million euros.
18 million?
By the end of his Dutch tenure, he had amassed 48 goals in 110 appearances. But Capello wanted Zlatan to prove himself as a marksman in a more difficult defensive division. Sharing the offensive line with Alessandro Del Piero and David Trezeguet helped the youngster further understand the role of the centre-forward. In his first year, he racked up 16 league goals and was named Serie A Foreign Footballer of the Year, as the Bianconeri won the Scudetto.
What team is
this? His second season in Italy was personally disappointing, as he was moved by Capello from a central to wide role, which affected his numbers, provoking fan criticism.
Guys, what's the difference between central and wide role? What does that mean? I have no clue.
Though Juve were able to retain the title in 2006,
is that like
their
where you are on the
involvement in
field?
Calciopoli prompted the Italian Football Federation to demote the champions. Zlatan's infamous agent, Mino Raiola, helped force the old lady to free the Swede from his contract so that he could avoid second division football and move on to Milan. Inter saw him back to his best, lighting up the league
Inter
in the
Milan.
Nerazzurri shirt.
That's Ronaldo played there, right?
Leading Mancini's line with
Brazilian
Hernan
Ronaldo.
Crespo, Ibrahimovic plundered 15 goals and was a key figure in Inter's 15th Scudetto, which they claimed with a record 97 points. Ibrahimovic plundered 15
Bro, he's all the way over here. Oh my God. I didn't even think that was like possible.
goals and was a
How do
key
you miss
figure
that? How does a goalie miss that though? Dude is like at least like 40 yards away. Like how do you see the ball coming?
Scudetto, which they claimed with a record 97 points.
They got a bowl. They got a cereal bowl.
Into his second year in
For
Milan,
the trophy.
he became the focal point of the side's attack, expected to score week in, week out,
okay, so
and rescue the side when needed. Quickly, he matched expectations, scoring 22 in all competitions, including a May brace versus Parma to clinch a second consecutive league title. Named Serie A Footballer of the Year, he also signed a contract deal to become the world's highest paid footballer during the 2007-08 season, declaring his superstar status in Europe.
Serie A.
A managerial change at the start of his third year could have hurt the 27-year-old, but instead he continued to thrive under Jose Mourinho, who labelled Zlatan his main man. Motivated by the Portuguese coach, he went on to have his most prolific domestic season yet, with 25 goals and 7 assists, including the Serie A Goal of the Year in October.
What the world?
Another Scudetto was brought to Inter's cabinet, but European glory still eluded the Swedish marksman, and on a Champions League hunt, he transferred to Barcelona in exchange for Samuel Eto'o. Though Ibra arrived in Catalonia to much fanfare, he struggled to enjoy himself. The Spanish style of football was very different to what he had become accustomed to in Italy.
I heard that
and
this is
Zlatan
called
wasn't the star of the show.
He played with
After
Messi?
a positive start, he was shifted out wide when Messi requested to be played centrally, and Zlatan was no longer given the freedom he desired. Despite this, he still accumulated 21 goals from 35 matches and collected 4 trophies, including La Liga.
That's really
good, thigh injury and calf strain also hindered his chances of game time in a competitive squad.
So he was on Messi's team, and Messi just told him, like, hey, relax. I'm the boss.
And ultimately, he never really got going with Barcelona. Many would blame his failure on Pep Guardiola, with whom Zlatan regularly clashed, and the striker has since publicly berated his spinelessness. A changing room argument following their semi-final defeat to eventual champions Inter signalled the inevitable divorce between Ibra and Barcelona, leading to the Swedes' return to Milan. This time a Rossonero, Zlatan was back in Italy as the marquee name, alongside a myriad of young, future star attackers. Massimiliano Allegri had constructed a team with a rich blend of both experienced and young players, which worked a treat in his debut year with the club. Goals were generously shared across the team, which helped Milan scale the table, and Ibra was at the centre of their success as the top scorer for the Rossoneri. He was also more productive than ever before, giving 11 assists, and by May they had edged out their cross-city rivals by 6 points, and the Swede collected his 6th Italian title.
6 Italy titles?
The striker's 2011-12 campaign was perhaps his most fruitful season yet, amassing 28 goals in 32 games, the most in the country, and he was awarded the 2012 Golden Foot.
Nice.
The number 11 carried Allegri's team all year, outscoring all by over 20 goals. But Milan still failed to secure back-to-back Scudetti, and Juventus started their 9-season run of domestic dominance.
9 in a row?
Zlatan's outstanding form triggered a bid from Paris Saint-Germain, who he joined in the summer of 2012.
He joined PSG?
PSG are by far the wealthiest club in France, and at the time, no other Ligue 1 side could compare to them in quality, making the Parisians almost shoo-ins for the title. As their most advanced player, he was, like at Milan, the target man, a role that suited him nicely, and in his first French year, he astounded all with 40 goal contributions from 34 league matches, the highest tally in the whole division. As expected, Les Rouges et Bleus lifted their 3rd Ligue 1 title, and first
since what does Les Rouges et Bleus mean?
1994, but Zlatan collected most of the praise that season. Voted Player of the Year by the UNFP, he was not only a reliable marksman...
Wait, guys, how old is he on this point? He's already like, because when he was on the Italian team, he was like 27. So he has to be in his 30s now, because it's been like two seasons.
Marvelous goals, long shots, headers, flicks, one-on-ones. He was the complete striker, from his skills to his positioning to his finishing. During his second campaign, things only got better. He netted Ligue 1's goal of the season in October, prior to 4 days later burying 4 in the Champions League against RSC.
Ew. How did he... Ew, that curve one is nasty.
Better. He netted Ligue 1's goal of the season in October, prior to 4 days later burying 4 in the Champions League against RSC Anderlecht.
How do you calculate that curve?
For the first time in his career, he was included in FIFA's Pro World 11, recognised as the best centre-forward in 2013.
Next to Ronaldo?
In March, Ibra's brace broke Carlos Bianchi's club record of 39 goals in a campaign, and again, he was named Player of the Year for a second consecutive season.
But in Italy, is he like he like the Italy GOAT? Is he like the Italy GOAT? Because a lot of his successes was from Italy. Oh wait, no, he's in Paris now. Okay, never mind.
Converting 41 goals along with 17 assists.
But he was in Italy a lot
in just 46 games. 2015-16 was Zlatan's most lethal season ever, finding the back of the net 50 times from 51 matches, becoming PSG's top scorer in a single Ligue 1 season.
Oh my God!
Having secured a 5th successive league title in the
French... this trophy is way more sick than the damn cereal bowl he got in fucking Italy. This trophy is way more sick. This looks like one of those like those what is it called? Like one of those things that you use the wrench to fix. I mean to tighten. What is it called? You know what I mean. You know one of those.
Interest from his former coach had been sparked.
Nuts and bolts or whatever.
Signed for Mourinho's Manchester United in 2016.
Manchester United.
Though still regarded as a top-class forward,
Ronaldo
the 34-year-old was seen by many as past his prime. But the Swede proved himself in yet another country, widely considered the most challenging league.
Manchester United?
Typically, his timing and movement was that of an experienced striker, while his finishing was reliable as ever. Zlatan concluded his debut English year with 17 top-flight goals, becoming the oldest player to score at least 15 goals in a single Premier League season.
Man, it's not even that old,
however, were less successful in the division overall, finishing 6th in the table.
Pogba, I heard,
yet Zlatan's consistent goal-scoring throughout the year helped them collect 3 pieces of silverware: the Europa League, Community Shield, and League Cup.
Guys, what are those trophies named?
Sadly, in April, he sustained serious ligament damage in his right knee,
just like
leaving him
Ronaldo.
sidelined for the final month. And his 2017-18 season was his final spell in England.
Guys, our knee problems like very common in soccer and football. Is knee like, because like imagine you're sprinting as fast as you can, you're cutting to the side, and like every single time that you stop, you're like putting all that weight on that knee, putting your weight on that knee, put all your weight on that knee. So it's like our knee injuries like super common, because this is the second player that I've seen that got like knee ligaments, because the other one is Ronaldo from Brazil, Ronaldo Navarro or something like that. And then his is the second one. So let me know.
A step down followed to the American MLS,
Whoa,
in which he featured for LA Galaxy.
The shade.
Admittedly, the lowest level of football he had played since his youth, Zlatan immediately lit up US soccer with regular and glorious goals.
Damn, he's
especially his acrobatic strike. He was voted for the 2019
oh my God,
FIFA
bro, he's
Award.
such a go at those backwards kicks.
By the conclusion of his American stint, he had bagged 56 goals in only 52 fixtures.
Damn.
And he made a winter return in 2019 to AC Milan, where he still plays as of 2022.
He still plays.
At this time, the Rossoneri had endured a decade-long spell out of the Champions League and hadn't won the Scudetto since 2011. Thus, Milanistas around the globe were growing ever frustrated. Zlatan came back as a club hero who could help the younger talents find their footing, as well as getting on the score sheet himself,
he loves Italy,
which he did 10 times in the second half of their season. With Stefano Pioli at the helm, Ibra was and still is an inspiration for the sleeping giant, slotting away 15 goals from 19 games as the side's top scorer. Due to injuries, he hasn't been fit to play as much as he would like, but supports from the sidelines and works hard in training to keep the youthful squad in high spirits.
Damn, he's ripped,
the 40-year-old guided Milan to second place in 2021, guaranteeing them a UCL spot and re-raising the profile of the club. Able to sign better players and develop their team, Milan continue to push for the Scudetto in 2022.
That logo is a little...
undoubtedly in part due to Zlatan's homecoming. The prime of the self-titled Lion is debatable for sure, as one could argue he was at his best.
Okay, I'm going to guess his prime. To me, his prime... To me, his prime has to be when he was in PSG, based on what I see here. Those 2 seasons at PSG, because he was going against top competition. He was still the top scorer of the team, and he helped them win championships. I mean, that's just my opinion, man. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think.
From 2006 to 2016. Though promising at Malmo and Juventus, the young striker's game was incomplete, with much to learn. Whereas in England and America, he was well into his 30s and past his best. At Barcelona, he was in his prime years, but in terms of stats, he could have been far better. With Inter, he was still in his 20s, at an age when most players peak, and he was hugely successful under both Mancini and Mourinho. Yet, with AC Milan and PSG from 2011 to 2016, Ibra was at his best.
Okay, half right, but I was kind of right.
Slightly older, he was a wiser striker, whose off-the-ball movement, strength and dribbling elevated the Swede to one of the best in the world's game. In both Paris and Milan, he was the talismanic figure and key attacking star, and with this reputation, he prospered. Known for his ego, Ibra needs to be the most important player, and when this is the case, particularly with PSG and the Swedish national team, he performs. A living legend of football,
I heard of him
he
being
has
like
generally been the standout wherever he plays. But considering his personal accolades and record-breaking seasons in Paris, with a Ligue 1 goals per game ratio of 1.23 in 2016, it's fair to say that Zlatan was at the peak of his powers during his time at PSG.
Let's go! God damn, I'm so damn smart, man. I'm smart. I guessed it. I guessed it. I got proof. I got proof. I guessed it. Let's go. Let's get this little cool picture. Hey, that's a cool picture. I knew it. When PSG, he was just a perfect package, man. He's a perfect package. He had everything going for him. Shout out to the Retro Root. Awesome video. Very comprehensive. From day one to now, I kind of like got a really good picture of like his career. When was Zlatan Ibrahimović in his prime? At PSG, just like I predicted. And I don't even know much about football. And I'm just like, I guess I'm just smart like that. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you again for 100 subscribers, only in 2 weeks. Goated. You guys are goated. And if you guys want me to check out any other videos that you find interesting or any other footballers, make sure you leave the link to the video in the comment section. Because a lot of you guys tell me, oh, watch this video. But the thing is when you search videos up, more than one pop up, and I don't want to mistakenly pick something else. So I want to make sure I get the right video for you. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.